Hi everyone. Some of you would know me, Jeannie Prosser. I work as a numerologist and I usually put on quite light-hearted Facebook videos. Today though, I want to talk about the coronavirus. It's topical, it's on all of our minds, and so I'm looking at the coronavirus in connection with numerology. Last year was 2019, so we found that by adding up 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9, which came to 12, and 1 and 2, which is 3. It's interesting that the coronavirus came into being in that 3 year of last year in December, and the 3 is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is that planet of extremes. There's no middle ground. When you're happy, you're happy. When you're not, you're really, really depressed. And Jupiter can be quite chaotic. So that 3 year was a creative year with creative energies. It was chaotic for a lot of people and very, very difficult. Jupiter rules the blood, so it rules airborne diseases. And that means that the coronavirus was part and parcel of that 3 year. 2020, this year, this is a 4 year. We add 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 equals 4. Very emotional year because we've got the two number 2s here in the 2020, and the 0 exponentially increases the number it's next to. So super, super emotional year. 4 is the square. It's about grounding energy, building new structures, setting up new foundations, planning, being responsible. And there's always a balance in a number and an out of balance. So sometimes we work with the balance and sometimes we don't. And there can be an underbalance or an overbalance. So this year, 2020, is ruled by Uranus. The number 4 is ruled by Uranus, brings radical change. And so change with that number 4 comes to all areas and to all systems. And it affects us financially, health-wise, politically, and we're seeing that right now. Uranus, fortunately, rules inventions. So it's about new innovations. And so right now scientists, as we know, are working against the clock to find vaccines to stop the coronavirus. And we'll find also that along the way in the future there'll be other things that come out of all this research to help in other ways. So that's another positive. 4 is about being grounded, and this is particularly important now with the coronavirus, to stay in our bodies. This hypochondriacal panic buying doesn't help because it stresses our bodies, and it doesn't help anybody in the world, really. It just causes more problems. So the coronavirus, like everything else, will pass, and we need to stay present. The 4 is a great energy to work with by going out in nature, by standing barefoot on the ground, by just being, and very important for us at the moment. The interesting thing is that this, I believe, is part of a whole paradigm shift, and the children aren't getting the virus in the way that we're getting it, and so they're either not affected at all or minimally affected, from what I can see. And I'm wondering if it's because their bodies have already changed. We have changed energetically, but physically we're needing to be grounded, and so some of us are being affected by the virus at the moment. The other positive thing is that not only are communities working together, but countries are working together. to find an answer. There's a common ground, and we're all one. And there are so many positives coming out of us, every single country, well, most countries working together. And this is absolutely wonderful. So I guess what I'm saying is hang in there, be sensible, be practical. All things will pass. This will pass. And work with that 4 energy, being practical and responsible. And we will move forward. This is a moving forward year. Thank you for listening. And if you'd like to check out my Facebook page, it's Jeannie Prosser Numerology, and my website, jeannieprosser.com. Look forward to talking to you again soon, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.